everybody. Happy Thursday. Hope everyone's having a good week. I'm EP chat. Hello. There we go. Here's the game. It's working. Things are working. The camera turned itself again, even though the window is not actually open this time, so that's kind of weird. But yeah. Happy Thursday. Welcome back. I'm EP today. Very EP. It's been a long week. I think I might have mentioned that on Monday, but it's been a long week, so I'm tired. But luckily Chicken Police is fully voice acted. So most of the time, I don't gotta read shit. It's pretty great. So we can just, you know, chill, enjoy the vibes, enjoy the voice acting, and I can, like, not do too much. We should be fine. It'll be a nice couple hours, hopefully. I'm sure it'll all be good. I'm sure everything will work out just fine. Okay. That being said, let me drink some water really quick. Very important to stay hydrated, you know. Open my other water. Okay. Alrighty then. Let's get started, right? Let's see where we left off. Okay. So I think... New ass topic? Wait. Hold on, I thought I left off in Sunny's apartment. I don't understand how... It doesn't save when I want it to. It just hits checkpoints and then does whatever it wants. So do I need to talk to him all over again? Oh my fucking god, I do. Alright.
If you don't mind me asking.
Okay, we've talked. We did all of this last week. We did it all. We did it all. We talked to you.
What else do you want?
Okay. That's kind of annoying. Because it's not like it gives me an option to save when we exit, right? That's dumb. Anyway, it's fine. We're fine. We're not that far behind. I just had to do things again. Yeah, and the only place we can go is back to Sunny's flat. All right.
To be frank, whatever Blood Boil said, I did have a choice. I always have. Oh, Natasha. Let's see.
No, leave. But do I have to? Maybe I have to like
like a string.
I don't know.
I have a.
I'm clicking on everything because I don't remember what I clicked last time before we left. Okay, well. We need Lewis's number, which is the 555932.
Let's see.
I can't believe it didn't save.
Hey, Lewis, old buddy. I need. Is that?
We're trying to get info.
Thanks, buddy.
Okay. There, that's done. So now what?
That went smoothly. I suspected that he was invited to the party. He's never missed one. And if the king is also attending, Lewis will take any opportunity to restore his once illustrious family to its former glory. Besides, I was very much hoping that he might have some useful information about Lupus, the king, and the other guests in general. He might even have a clue as to who might want to harm the Silent Wolf.
Oh yeah, we're bodyguards for Lupus, dude. What's his name? I forgot already. Where's my dossier? That guy. Cassidy Lupus. We're his bodyguards now. We got put on the job. Oh shit, he's right here. Okay. Let's talk to him.
Lewis C. Hayworth. Old friend. If it wasn't for him, I might be living in a homeless shelter. He helped me to find a place to live. And of course, get me clear of the booze. His heart is probably bigger than his ears.
Oh, that's sweet.
There was always something strange about the old rabbit. I could never
He
figure
came from
out
old
exactly
money.
what it was.
And he clawed his way
Whenever I
back
needed
after
help,
they went
he
bankrupt.
always jumped in without a word. Thanks for jumping in already, Lewis.
Anytime for you, Sonny, anytime. Tell me, what's this about? And how did you get invited to the party? No offense, but...
Do I look out of place?
I need clothes.
I don't like these kind of fancy events.
I don't, but
You
it's
got
for
that
work.
right. I didn't really have a choice. It's work-related.
Is Blood Boil expecting some trouble at the premiere?
He's not, but someone is. A certain Cassidy Lupus.
Oh, my God. The star of the loudest howl?
None
Yeah, that guy.
other. But don't tell me you get weak at the knees when you hear his name.
Oh, come on. Not at all.
Thanks to the great wild ones. Seems like everyone's in love with this guy.
Well, he is, after all, the biggest movie star of our time.
Since we're going together, and since I know you're usually well-informed,
Well, my ears must be good.
can you tell me a few things about the soiree? As much as possible. I want to be prepared for the culture shock of my life.
Sure, Sonny. Ask away.
Ooh.
Well,
I'll get my thoughts together in a moment.
take your time, Sonny.
Yeah, take your time. Oh, hold on. I have to... 1 second. Let me do something. I'm like, it's picking up my blinking like too much. Let me just fix something real quick. That should help. That should help with that. And then we can do... Eh! Okay. I was like... The... motion capture, I guess you call it, was acting up a little bit. I just did a couple things so it would register better. Okay, let's ask Lewis questions. What's up, Doc? Huge fan.
How are you these days, bunny ears? Even though we live in the same building, I hardly ever see you.
The Atlas Hotel is huge, Sonny. And lately, I've been spending a lot of time locked up in my suite. And when I have to go, I have to work abroad.
What kind of work?
Abroad?
You know, Sonny, ever since my parents' fortune ran out, I've had to work like regular people. But I'm not complaining. Business has been good lately.
If I didn't know you so well, I'd think you were avoiding the subject. So what kind of business is it exactly?
Oh, it's nothing really. Mostly real estate.
You haven't even renovated the Atlas yet.
What
Kinda
goes
real
around
estate.
Comes around, Sonny.
I'm glad you're doing well. You've suffered a lot and you deserve it.
Oh, come on. That's nothing compared to your everyday life, Mr. Star Detective.
You still think it's romantic after all these years? Even in today's world?
If I had another life, I'd want to be a Clawville detective too.
Oh, that's
Damn your
cute.
taste.
Eye patch.
Listen, pal, I don't want to be indiscreet, but...
You're asking about my eye.
Yes.
Exactly. What's the deal with it?
I've been traveling a lot lately. I've been going to some dangerous places.
What do you mean?
You know the real estate business. Basically, I buy up abandoned buildings, like this one, the Atlas Hotel. Then I renovate it and sell it for a lot more money.
That's understandable. But your eye.
Well, yes. Sometimes I have to go to places that are too dangerous for a simple real estate agent. Have you ever been to the Torogo colonies?
Oh, they say pretty wild things about them.
It's beautiful, and the capital is a wonder to behold. But unfortunately, its jungles are still teeming with animals that are still quite wild.
You're not restoring an ancient pyramid, are you?
No, not at all. But let's just say, I'm too far from the safety of the capital.
You don't really want to talk about it in detail, do you?
If you don't mind, it's still fresh.
I understand.
Okay. Let's talk about the mystery lady.
Listen, Lewis, have you seen a strange woman coming and going lately?
Are you dating, Sonny? Finally! Are you...
No, it's not that. A woman came to see me in a black robe.
Oh, very mysterious.
She was. Only then she disappeared, just as mysteriously, like I was dreaming the whole thing.
I don't know. I didn't see anything like that. But like I said, most of the time I'm locked up in my suite, or I'm abroad. I rarely walk the halls of the Atlas anymore.
Well, thanks anyway, pal.
You're welcome, Sonny.
Let's talk about
What do
Cassidy.
you know about Mr. Cassidy Lupus? Do you know him personally?
I wouldn't say that, but we've crossed paths. Our acquaintance is rather superficial.
Do you go to parties like this often?
Oh, more and more, thankfully. Ever since word got out that I've got some serious real estate in the colonies, I'm welcome back in high circles.
What kind of
Glad
real
for
estate?
you. So what do you know about this buffoon?
Well, just a few things. He's quite a gambler, likes money and women. Not very good with either of them, though. His father was a serious con man who came out of nowhere and made himself quite a fortune.
Wow.
Really? That's interesting.
Oh, but he's mostly harmless. Today, he's the star. Tomorrow, someone else will be. And I think he already feels the rope around his neck.
He must feel a rope because he hired me to protect him tonight.
Oh, is that what this is about? That's why they invited you to the party.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't call it an invitation, more like an order. A stinky, dog-mouth smelling order.
Well, it's understandable. Lupus is a great friend of the king. When he asks for a favor, it's only natural that Blood Boil would jump at the chance.
You know, my friend, I don't like the idea of us having to go to such lengths to curry favor with the crown. We used to be more independent.
No, you weren't, Sonny. You just weren't into politics.
I don't like it now either.
Life's not just laughter and rainbows, is it?
There
Nice
are no
hard.
rainbows in Clawville, Lewis. That's for sure. So the king will be present, right?
Oh, not only will he be present, the whole premiere will be in his honor.
How come?
For one thing, the king is a big fan of cinema.
Okay.
But there's another reason.
Which is?
The king's reputation is in tatters. Gangs are ransacking the city, and the crown and the police seem helpless.
Thanks.
Just the facts, Sonny. Elwooth is about the founding war, when Clawville was torn apart by multiple powers, and the first true king of Clawville brought order.
So the situation today is symbolically tied to the founding war.
Exactly. And he is the great king who brings order to chaos.
It's
That's
all
a
political
propaganda
What is it
film?
these days?
Ugh.
But I'd say it's more a kind of self-reflection. The people of the city have less and less sympathy for the king who lives in seclusion in his citadel. He needs to step out among the people.
Well, a fancy movie premiere isn't exactly a typical case of going out among the people.
True, but it's a start.
Kinda.
Kind of.
Still, this isn't like our Hector.
You got that right. It's his new advisor's doing. She's pretty serious about
Who's
image
she?
building.
The new advisor, huh? I thought I'd heard of her, but I'm not sure.
Who's
You
she?
live in a cave, Sonny? Everybody's heard of her.
I usually don't care about these things.
until you get involved.
Well, I guess I'm a little involved now.
Don't worry, Sonny. The king is bread and butter. I know. I worked for him.
You worked for him? For the king? I missed that one.
Oh, you know, back in the old days, when I
Hold
was
up.
young, the king could use my personal connections and my ability to blend in easily in any environment.
Sorry, I want to check something. Okay, looks like we're good. Also, the heck? Louis? What were you doing back in the day? I thought he was just like a hotel owner and like his... If he was like connected to the king, then like... How did we end up in this situation? Oh, okay, now I see his eye patch. I was like, what?
Yeah? Well, that's fascinating. Thanks, Lewis.
All right, anyway, tell me about who's this new advisor? I don't know if I've heard that
So
before.
what about this new advisor?
She appeared out of nowhere after her predecessor mysteriously died.
Was murdered, okay.
No one found that suspicious?
Well, the previous advisor was quite fond of life. They never found out what killed him exactly, but they found so many different substances in his
Holy
system.
shit.
It could have been anything.
I see.
Okay.
And that's when the new advisor came on the scene.
Partially. In fact, she'd been on good terms with the king for some time.
How so?
Have you heard of the new Unity Church?
Oh, their leaflets and posters are everywhere.
It's an organization that welcomes members of all other religions. They're a charity. They are working for a new, better world.
Is the advisor the leader of the fucking cult? Are we becoming a cult state? Peeking in while things are getting set up and are things getting juicy? I'm learning a lot right now. More about Lewis, more about the political state of affairs, and how apparently it sounds like the cult leader is the new advisor to the crown, which is, you know, generally bad. Usually not in anybody's favor. So, you know.
Yeah, at least that's the slogan.
Yeah, something like that.
So they twisted the king's head off with his bullshit.
Pretty much. But for now, he's only seen the upside. He's been showing up more and more in public. He's a generous benefactor. He advertises that he's fighting the gangs and the rest.
See, the dangerous thing about cults getting involved in politics is that because they're a cult, people really like them. And if you get them involved with politics, then all the people are gonna vote for them and the things that they're suggesting, and they're just gonna go along with it. And then the cult gains power. Over the reasonable people, too. Because the reasonable people are like, well, I'm in the fucking minority, this sucks. Yeah, once they worm their way in, it's really hard to get them out of there.
And you believe that?
Maybe I do. But that woman, there's something really weird about her. When you meet her in person,
Is she a
you'll
bug?
understand.
Well, I can't wait.
Shall we go?
It's
think
tough
so.
to be a bug.
Take a deep breath.
Hey, Sonny, everything all right?
Yeah, just,
You don't really like crowds, do you?
what? How do you know that?
I used to be like that. You get used to it. Take deep, long breaths slowly. If that doesn't help, spot an object in the room and focus all your attention on it.
What is this hocus pocus?
Just take my word for it. It'll help you.
Okay, thanks, I guess.
At least it's not the
Let's
imagine
get
everybody
going.
in their underwear
After you,
tip, because,
Sonny.
like, that doesn't work. That's not helpful. New goal and new clue. A founding war. Clawville Central Time is calculated from the founding war. This was the conflict in which the fragmented city was united by the Free Animals Alliance and the Swamp Clans, formed from the tribal kingdoms of insects and reptiles. From this unity, the city was born, and later the whole colonial empire. And of course, the Clawville Dream, the ideology of free and equal coexistence of animals. Lewis and the King. They've worked together before on what exactly? Because we just thought he was the hotel owner and our landlord, and apparently there's a lot of shit going on with him. He's going to shady places and now wears an eye patch. Lewis mentioned that he helped the king when he was young, because of his good connections and his ability to blend in. I see. Now where do we go? But what if I want to go see Boobo? Oh shit, I gotta go see Marty? Alright, we can go see Marty. That's an eye patch. That's not the same eye as Majima. Vroom vroom.
Aw, have you finally found your lost love?
Don't be
Excuse
silly,
me?
Marty. I am not in a good mood.
Sonny's a little panicked about the party, but it's not that bad.
Hey, that's personal.
Was. Hi, Lewis.
Hey, Martin. Everything all right?
Sort of. I'm not sure where I'll sleep tonight, but, yeah.
I'm glad everyone's so happy today.
Looking normal, Sonny? I knew you weren't gonna dress up.
I'll do it at my funeral. But I see you didn't put in much effort either.
Well, how am I gonna look in a tux next to you, huh?
And Laura wasn't in the mood to iron your clothes, huh? Sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to. It was a reflex.
As usual. But you're right, by the way.
You two haven't made up yet.
I wouldn't say that. It's a little more complicated, but I think I can stay. For a while.
Well, that's something, isn't it?
Yeah, well.
So, shall we go?
Yep, let's get going.
Marty McChicken.
What is it?
What's what?
What are you looking at?
Me? Nothing.
Yeah, I saw you staring. What's the matter? You can tell me.
Oh, don't give me that psychobabble crap. There's nothing.
You're scared, huh?
I'm what?
Relax, old cock.
Koyakon
Everything's gonna be
chicken.
fine. You're not gonna get eaten by those nasty, evil, beautiful, rich animals.
Will you shut up? Or I'm not taking you with me.
Okay.
Shit, he's right. I am scared.
Oh no, we are chicken.
So, shall we go?
What? Bad memories of standing around here, huh?
Haha, you're very funny.
This is so exciting. I can't believe I'm on patrol with the chicken police.
We're
It's
friends,
just a ride,
Lewis!
Lewis. Don't overreact.
You know what? Don't listen to him. I like your enthusiasm.
Thanks, Martin.
Okay.
Huh? What is it?
Nothing. Let's go. At least the rain of clothes is gone. I hope they don't predict another storm in the near future. At least the rain of clothes.
Ivory Palace is one of the Clawville's oldest and most iconic movie theaters. Before the cinema took over the entertainment industry, this place was a classic theater, and then for years it was a rather run-down nightclub that hosted the infamous Cat Litter Cabaret. Only afterwards was it transformed into a movie theater and regained its former glory and prestige. Since then, the premieres and the most important movies have been held here. We have a lot. We have a lot going on. You're railroading me. Railroading me. Elwoof premiere screening
So we were
tonight.
standing in front of this huge, shiny building. 3 out-of-place figures, full of doubts and questions. Meanwhile, the guests kept arriving, the cream of Clawville's high society. If I can say one thing, I certainly wasn't expecting this twist. But there was nothing to be done. I knew I had to swallow my distaste and survive the night, somehow. I couldn't wait to see Monica. I hoped she would keep her promise.
Well, I'm off to mingle. Thanks for the ride, guys.
Have fun, Lewis. We'll be right there.
Wow, he bunny hopped out of here fast.
He doesn't want to be seen with the likes of us. I can understand that. I wouldn't either. Hey, what's wrong with you?
Laura Stern? And Bauer Michaels? Aaron J.
Whee!
Hallenhall? And Ruby Ray Ramone?
Everything okay, Marty?
I would save if I could, but there's no save option, which is a little problematic. It's all autosave. Nice 3-star, by the way.
These are all the biggest stars, Sonny. Not just in Clawville, but in the whole world.
I thought you had a stroke.
Don't be an ass. I can't believe we're here.
Me either.
Is it that big of a deal?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Jeez.
So, are we going in? Let's get this over with as quickly as possible.
I just drank water,
I'm not
yeah.
gonna let you crush my enthusiasm with your negativosity.
Oh, really? Is that a new
Negativosity's
word?
a word.
Where did you learn that?
Fuck you, Sonny.
He didn't even say cluck. That means serious business.
Did you know that the Ivory Palace was the most famous cabaret in the wilderness before it was turned into a cinema?
What cabaret?
Well, you know, easy women, long thighs flying everywhere, skirts twirling, screams of pleasure, lots of booze and smoke, and...
Okay, I get it. Don't get too excited.
So, yeah, this was the famous cat litter cabaret.
Wow. Well, it sounds, intriguing. Thanks for the history lesson,
That black
kid.
bear likes chicken
Anytime,
thighs.
Boss Bird.
Not a bad place for a first date.
Hey, look, Choco Camel. A cigar box. Oh, it's the hobo.
Hey, is this guy everywhere?
If we jumped into the car and drove to the police station right now, he'd be there too.
You think so?
Would he?
I'm sure of it.
Ugh, I've got chicken bumps.
Could he be Lupus's secret stalker? Nah. Could he be Lupus's...
What the fuck? Police state, dog state, dead stuff. Someone got fucking
They should
arrested.
have been scraped off before the premiere.
Blood Boil must have been pissed about it.
I'll say.
Do you really think they think that? I mean, the people of the city?
I
After
mean,
all the
some of them for
sacrifices
sure.
we've made for them?
They're caught between 2 fires, Marty. You can't blame them. On one hand, they're being squeezed by increasingly feral criminal gangs. And on the other, well, there's the harsh police restrictions and temporary curfews.
They've done nothing. Still, they get the short end of the stick, huh?
That's right.
But still, really blaming us? We're literally dying for them. Just think of the Great Massacre.
They'll understand one day when their grandchildren read about these times in history books.
Well, that's small comfort to those who get shot in the line of duty.
It is indeed. But it's also true the other way around.
You mean police brutality?
Kind of. Think about the ones who die from a stray bullet instead of a gang member.
There's no such thing as black and white, huh?
I see you've grown up. No, Marty, and there never was.
Holy shit, this got
But
deep.
Don't let that put you off. In fact, when you realize that, it's quite a liberating feeling.
Really? Well, I don't feel free yet.
You'll get used to it. Can we still fix it? I don't know. Maybe. Lately, I think there might be hope. Somewhere deep beneath the shit pile.
Damn, this got real. Woof. The movie's all propaganders.
This guy's more than the actual star, Sonny. This guy's a symbol.
He's quite depressing in person.
Well, yeah, I thought he'd be a bit of a stronger character, I admit, but it shows what magic cinema can do.
He's into
You're
cats.
really into this stuff, aren't you?
This is the future, Sonny. In fact, I imagine there will be a time when we can be part of the movies ourselves, like players.
Really? That sounds, interesting.
You're just saying.
Yeah, I was just saying. I could imagine Marty on a poster like this. Or even Monica.
You like her. Just ask her out for coffee. Go to Zips. It'll be fine.
Yeah, this is not my kind of thing.
Hush you. Fancy
To
people.
the great wild ones, it's been a long time since I felt so out of place.
Come on, Sonny. There'll be so many celebrities here you won't even be noticed.
I hope so.
Don't worry, boss. If anybody tries to talk to you, I'll jump in front of you like a meat shield.
Aw, thanks.
Thanks, buddy. These animals have no idea what goes on behind the walls of their ivory towers.
Yeah, that's what being rich is like.
I both pity and envy them.
Where's my Monica? Oh, it's Ruby. Oh, there's Monica. And Blood Boil.
Monica,
Help.
what are you doing here?
You have
There's
clothes,
someone
right?
here who needed me. So here I am.
Wow, really? So who's the lucky guy? Wait, what? No. You're not saying that you and him...
Oh, it's not a date, Marty. Sonny just asked me to be here tonight.
For backup.
Yeah, for backup.
Uh-huh.
Ah, I get it. Backup, of course.
Marty, please.
Can you feel that? Something in the air. What is it? Maybe love.
Shut
Ooh.
up, Marty.
Hey, that's not your line.
It is now.
Thanks, Mon.
You're welcome, Boss Bird.
Ah.
Thanks, sweetheart.
Anytime.
What are you guys whispering about? You're not talking behind my back, are you?
What? Oh, Marty, come on. Let's go say hi to some fancy-ass celebrities.
Oh, yeah.
You came. I never doubted it for a second, but I am surprised. Thank you for being here, Mon.
Let's talk to her.
Hey, Mon. Thanks again.
For what? I was just escorting Blood Boil.
Yeah, right. You can't fool me. I ain't no stupid bird. No, I'm not.
Martin, you're imagining things again.
You read too many conspiracy theories.
Hey, don't get in my head and try to make me look dumber than I am, okay?
Okay. You're right.
What about Laura, Marty?
Well, I guess I can stay home for tonight.
Hey, well, that's something.
Yep, something.
Cheer up, you big bird. It'll all work out in the end.
Thanks, Mon. I hope so.
Thank you for being here, Mon.
Hey, boss.
Mr. Tank himself. At least there's one other person besides me who doesn't fit in. Mr. Tank himself. Sir,
So you came.
Uh-huh, because you told me to.
we had no choice, sir, but I'm glad we're still able to surprise you.
Just keep a close eye on Mr. Lupus. His fears may be unjustified, but if they're not, and you're not around,
And we're in
We'll
big
be
shit.
watching, sir. You have our word.
good. Now go and blend in.
As if it were so easy.
I can't blend
You'll
in. I
find
look
a
like
way,
trash.
Dickens.
The old dog is right. If anything happens to the wolf, we'll be fried chicken.
But that's tasty. At least they'll be delicious.
Feathery gods, that's Charles Rufus Vidor.
They're saying some pretty awful
Oh.
things about him.
Every genius is a little loony, right?
Oh, he's more than a little loony.
He's the director
a
nobody gets
real
along with.
Big-time predator.
He seems like a fun guy. He's so chubby.
Yeah, with poisonous spikes.
Oh. Charles Rufus Vidor, long-spined porcupine fish, Diodon holocanthus, director, actor, producer, and allegedly an insufferable bloated bladder. He's the director of the new Clawville blockbuster, El Wolf, which stars Cassandra Ruby Faye and Cassidy Lupus. They both said it was a terrible shoot, the primary reason being the insufferably violent and arrogant director.
There's something toxic about this schmuck.
He's a schmuck. Why is he hooked up to something?
This woman, she gives me goosebumps. I mean, chicken bumps.
Yeah, I can't believe she dumped us for Moses and Plato. What a cat. Still, that physique. Wow.
You know, Marty, I'm seriously impressed that you see the point in every situation.
Thanks, boss.
I never thought we'd have anything to do with this woman, other than those damn books.
Oh. Is that Meredith? Oh. You can't be here when he's here with her? That's a scandal. Oh no.
Sonny.
Mr. Featherland?
You're both right.
I've been looking forward to meeting the famous chicken police in the flesh.
You know who we are? You're Charles Rufus Vidor, the director of El Wolf and a myriad of other movie wonders.
Looking at his partner, I'm not surprised he knows who we are, Marty. Hello, Meredith.
Sonny. Martin. How surprising to see you here.
Well, it's a surprise to see you too, believe me. How are you? Looking for inspiration for a new book?
As a matter of fact, one of her books will soon be made into one of my movies.
H2O. He's breathing H2O?
Not at all.
You know, at one time, I would have liked to have made a film about you chickens, but it wouldn't have been good for business. You understand, all those nasty rumors.
Rude?
Nasty rumors.
They say all kinds of things, am I right? For instance, that you're the reason these horrible criminal gangs are flooding the city.
Look!
Oh, is that all? It's nothing.
And that you may have even planned the assassination of the head of the Westler Empire at the
No, that guy was
request
just
of
a
rival
dick.
gang.
You don't know it wasn't gonna be worse.
Nonsense. Animals can be cruel, can't they?
That is an understatement.
Yeah. Well, that's a little more disturbing indeed, but if you ever want to make a movie about the famous chicken police, we're ready for it.
Marty, don't tell them we're
young man,
desperate.
that ship has sailed.
Oh my God.
But I have
Now you're
heard
just
of
making
two
us look
other
pathetic.
aspiring detectives.
No, not them.
Moses and Plato.
No!
That's their name. Well, I think it was.
Oh, that's it. It's over. Kill me, Sonny, please.
We're
It's
all
for the
washed
best,
up.
Marty. Filmmaking isn't a life insurance policy these days.
Well, what do you mean?
We're here for a reason, but the rest, unfortunately, is classified information.
I see. Interesting.
Our life is always like that, all excitement and danger. Now, if you'll excuse me,
See, Sonny knows how to make it seem like that dude's losing out.
tell me, did everything go well with the shooting of El Wolf?
Shoot never goes well, Mr. Featherland.
That's 'cause you're an
And when
asshole.
the stars are so sensitive, like Mr. Lupus and Ms. Faye.
Or
And
when you're an asshole.
Scandal is almost inevitable.
Scandal?
Do you not read the papers?
Sonny? No, not really.
Look, I had a few run-ins with Mr. Lupus, that's all I can say. But like I said, they're pretty common on set. He's an egotistical actor. I'm a great director. And The two don't always go together.
Have you ever threatened him?
What?
Sonny, are you sure you're...
It's an innocent question. You can answer yes or no.
No, at least not in the sense of what you're insinuating, sir.
And what am I insinuating?
That I threatened to kill him.
I didn't say
No,
that.
it
What
never
if you just
happened.
threatened to
I
fire him?
see. Thank you.
I didn't say shit. You made that assumption all on your own, so that means you know something about what's going on.
I got what I wanted from him. For now.
For now. Meredith H. Marble, Bengal Tiger, Panthera tigris. Words are hard. Meredith H. Marble, famous author of the Chicken Police books. The series was largely based on real-life cases, but as we were not very willing to cooperate, Meredith presented the events in a rather loose interpretation, and often with a lot of coloring. She made us star cops in a sense, there's no denying that, but I've never trusted her. She's a real predator. She took our lives and fed on them throughout her career. We didn't get any of the meat. Yeah, it's time to have a chat with everyone. We might learn some important insights from them. Yappity yap. Oh, I can look at that statue back there.
I never thought we'd have anything to do with this woman, other than those damn books. I never thought we'd have... Meredith H. Marble.
Sonny Featherland.
I am genuinely surprised to see you here.
I am always at events like these.
I bet. But running into you at Mr. Lupus's movie premiere, of all things.
What are you implying, detective?
Nothing.
Are you trying to play cat and mouse with me? I know your methods. I've written 10 books about you.
He also fabricated a
You only
bunch
write
of them.
about what you think you know.
I honestly do not know what you mean. Why shouldn't I be here, today of all days?
Tell me, how well do you know Mr. Lupus?
Oh, is that what this is about? I do not know what you know, or what you think you know. But my conscience is clear.
Is that so?
I hope you're not trying to make a scene.
Oh no, I would never do that. I'm done for now. Maybe I'll have more questions later.
Later.
Long live the king.
This sculpture portrays our dear Hector as a little more valiant than he really is.
True, but still, aren't you excited to meet the king today?
Excited?
really.
No, I wouldn't use that word. I'm a little curious.
Is there anything in this world that makes your feet leave the ground?
I think there is.
Monica.
But she's already left the country.
Now
Oh.
there's 2 women I can think of.
Shut your beak, Marty.
Oh. I know what he means.
The king, huh? After all, he's just an animal. Even if he's more equal than his equals.
Hi, Lewis.
Bunny Man is living his best life here. With his eye patch, he looks like the main villain in some cheap spy movie. With his eye patch, he looks... Well, Lewis, everything all right?
Couldn't be better, Sonny. They say the film is going to be a masterpiece, and the king is supposed to be arriving soon.
I can't wait.
Oh, don't be so cynical, Sonny. Being nice to the king can't be all
Eye
bad.
patch is on the wrong side
I
here.
don't think we're gonna find common ground, but, you never know, huh?
Now you're talking. Finally something positive from you, old friend.
Must be the champagne.
But we haven't had any yet. Really, where can I get a drink around here?
Haven't you learned anything from last time?
I don't want it for myself, but I'm sure it'll loosen you up a bit.
You don't want to see me drunk, Marty.
I'd like to see you both drunk. Okay, That sounded weird.
A little.
Just a teeny weeny bit.
Listen, Lewis, I always trusted you. Could you keep your eyes open for me?
Both of them.
Marty.
What?
Don't be rude.
For heaven's sorry, I didn't mean to be so rude. Please turn a blind eye to that.
Rude.
All right, Marty, that's enough.
Marty!
I'm not doing it on purpose.
Shut up,
It's
Marty!
nothing. And of course, you can count on me, Sonny. Are we on some kind of a secret mission?
Just keep an eye out in case you see or hear anything interesting. Okay?
You can count on me, big guy.
I was a real first-class jerk, right?
Uh-huh.
Listen, Lewis, I always trusted you. Could
Sonny, my heart.
Oh my God, are you
She's
having a heart attack?
married.
I'm gonna die here.
Damn it, Marty, take a deep breath.
Is that Cassandra Ruby Faye?
She's
What?
fucking
Can't
married.
believe I get to see her in person.
You big, stupid, feathered bastard. I thought you were gonna die here.
Wow, me too for a second.
I swear I'll kill you myself.
If she talks to me, I'll die anyway.
You're such an asshole. This babe. I'm not gonna lie. It's like she's just stepped off the silver screen.
I still can't believe we're gonna protect Cassidy Lupus, the silent wolf himself.
He's just an animal, Marty.
Of course, I know I'm no spring chicken, but still, a living legend.
You know, buddy, I used to idolize legends myself.
Oh yeah? What happened?
Usually they either died miserably, or I got to see what they were really like.
Yeah, that
were
does
they
happen
like?
sometimes.
Just animals. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah, people are people.
I think I understand.
Good. Is there really a basis for his fear? I mean, sure, he's been threatened, but who hasn't these days?
The Ivory Palace. Peanuts, candy, coffee. Cloakroom.
Finally, you're here. I've been worried to death.
To death?
Oh, please, it's not funny.
It is a little.
Have you had a good look around? Have you questioned everyone?
Questioned? Why would we do that?
You might find out something.
This isn't how it works. We're here to observe, that's all. And we don't get paid overtime for that.
I told you, money's not a problem.
Don't worry, you'll be fine. We're here to look after you.
Stop being such a chicken, Cassidy. The chicken police are here.
You, Cassandra Ruby Faye.
To the best of my knowledge, I am.
And you know who we are?
Silly.
I like how you can
Of
see
course
where
I
her
do.
fur ends and her skin begins.
Sonny, I think I'm gonna faint.
Hold still, you big oaf. Excuse me, ma'am. My partner's a bit of a bird brain.
You're funny.
Are we? Well, that's good to know.
Ignore Cassidy. The Premier is getting to him. It's like that before all his big movies.
Well, anything, try to enjoy the evening. We'll be here if you need anything.
Thank you, Detective. See, Paw Paw? You'll be all
Paw
right in here.
Paw?
Don't call me that in front of people. I've told her
Ooh.
1,000 times.
Papa, huh?
This babe.
I haven't introduced myself yet. My name is Cassandra Ruby Faye. Nice to meet you all.
For the love of the wild ones, is it you? In the flesh? You're even more, you know,
I don't really know what you mean, but it's sweet of you.
you're beautiful.
Oh, my. Please, a little quieter.
Sorry. I mean, yes, I said it. You're a knockout, you know? I'm married and I love her, but you, I mean, I love your movies and
Okay, Marty. Take it easy. Everything's gonna be fine. Take a deep breath.
I'm really very honored and pleased to have made such an impression on you, but it's a bit awkward for me.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes I forget how excited he can get.
It's weird.
Excuse us.
But he'll be all right, won't he?
Don't worry,
No.
lady. This isn't the first time he's got like this. Have you seen anything strange? Anything interesting happen?
Why did I suddenly switch to Monica?
Braggart and me feeling like some village bumpkin who got lost in the royal court? Nothing worth mentioning.
You're telling me. I feel like a lump of coal in a chest full of diamonds.
It's actually the other way round. You know, Sonny, not everything that glitters is gold.
Yeah, maybe.
An impressive entrance, if I ever saw one.
Indeed it is.
Who could that woman be? You don't think she's...
Yes, I do, Marty. She's the king's new advisor.
Uh-huh.
And from the looks of her, probably a lot more than that.
Oh, hush my heart. Why is there always a heartbreaking femme fatale behind everything?
Maybe the world is testing you.
Yeah, maybe. But if Laura finds out what kind of environment I was in, she'll bite my head off. And I mean that.
Come on, Marty. Just take a deep breath and enjoy the evening. So, shall we talk to the king?
Well, you don't have to ask me twice.
Let's get to it. Your Majesty. Dear lady.
If it isn't the world-famous chicken police, Sonny Featherland and McMurdoch.
McChicken. Milady, Marty McChicken.
Ah, yes, exactly. Marty McChicken, silly me. I've always been terrible with names.
Ah, don't worry about it. I keep forgetting it myself.
Are you investigating even now? If you ask me, with all the sinners here, the whole hall could be arrested right away.
Well, it's nice to finally meet you, ma'am. You know, we hear a lot about you.
I can imagine. All bad things?
Nothing else.
Doing okay there, that black bear? You feeling anything? Are you finally are you somehow suddenly very interested in wolves? Or Arctic foxes? I see. Wait, where did my chat go? Where's my on-screen chat? Hold on, where is it? Oh, I see. I found it. There we go. I forgot that I moved it. Okay.
Hello, gentlemen.
Distracted, I'm sure.
I've heard a lot about you too. Indeed.
This is truly an honor, Your Majesty.
Come on, cut the chit-chat. It's so not like you. I've read a couple of your books, so I know exactly what kind of chaps you are.
Yeah, those are fabricated.
Books again. Well, sir, if I may.
And what adventures! I really admire and envy you fellows. So don't play innocent with me. I know you're a pair of hard-boiled, rotten eggs.
Sir, with all due respect, those books are mostly fiction.
Ah, don't be so modest with me, Mr. Featherland. And you certainly don't need to pretend in front of such a spiritual leader. You see, she can see right into your
Gullible type.
soul.
Yep,
You say
he's the gullible type.
Spiritual leader?
Hector always exaggerates. There's a small community of souls of which I am indeed the guide. It's called the New Unity Church.
Did you find yourself a new religion? Are you feeling a little more holy? Like you've found your new calling?
Yeah, I think I've heard of it.
You know, you're much shorter in person than I thought you'd
Excuse
be, Mr.
me?
Featherland.
That's why I bring Marty with me everywhere, Your Majesty.
Oh, yes, the humor. I've heard legends about your,
I don't think you're looking at her
unique
eyes.
sense of humor.
Unique. That's a fine way of putting it.
But allow me to introduce formally how shall I say?
I am his advisor and spiritual guide.
You see? That's exactly it. She always helps me out when I'm in trouble.
Really? That's interesting.
It was nice meeting you, Miss...
Kayla.
Just Kayla?
Lady Kayla. to be more precise.
Ah, I see. Lady Kayla.
Now, if you'll excuse us, we need to go mingle. It's sort of a mandatory protocol.
Of course, we understand. Have a nice evening. We'll probably run into each other again.
Of that, I'm sure.
Did you notice?
Her legs? Who wouldn't?
No, not that, you dummy. That the king hardly dared speak beside her.
No wonder. I couldn't spit or swallow around her.
It's a bit strange, though. Hector was never the
Marty
talkative
gets it.
type,
Marty's a known pervert.
Now she answers for him.
Isn't that a counselor's job?
Are you admitting something?
Maybe. But I'm suspicious of this dame.
Of course you are. You can tell she's a demon a mile away, but that doesn't necessarily make him an evil conspirator.
That sentence was a bit contradictory.
Two roosters live in my body, constantly
I see.
fighting with each other.
Listen, Marty,
Wow, why are you so serious now?
we're splitting up.
What do you mean we're splitting up?
In the heat of the party, Blood Boy won't even notice you're gone. If I disappear, he'll notice it right away.
Oh, I see. You mean Frank?
We have to find his body.
Go
do
get
that,
him.
We need to know where the factory is and how to get inside.
Okay, great plan.
Is it?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I thought you didn't want to leave the fancy party.
Come on, Sonny. You know me better than that. Fancy parties or not, Frank was our friend.
Loyal.
This case is more important.
It is. You're right.
Thanks for trusting me, boss.
Who else am I gonna trust?
Okay, I'm on my way. If I hurry, I can catch the midnight bus.
Boss, get the hell out of here. Take my car.
You're serious? I've never driven her before. She's your little rickety treasure.
Just keep her in one piece, okay?
And keep me in one piece too, if possible.
Yeah, that's important too. Now go.
Sonny's about to lose his car.
Okay, Boss Bird. I'll come back for you, and I'll find out what I need to find out.
You do that, young fella.
Well, how'd he take it?
Surprisingly well. You know, you can say a lot of things about Marty, but you can always count on him in times of trouble.
A real partner, huh?
More than that.
And what about us?
What about us?
I mean, what's the next step? Here, tonight?
We do our job.
Yeah, well, we're mostly just trying to survive the night. There's one more thing I want to ask the king's new advisor, and it'd be nice if another woman were present. I suspect she'll speak to me in a very different tone.
I'm ready for her.
Nice. Cassandra Ruby Faye, Coney, Oryctolagus cuniculus, a quiet, reserved woman who was also one of the biggest rising stars in the Clawville movie scene. Next to her partner Cassidy Lupus, though, she seems more like a flickering, faded star. She's been rather troubled lately, but she has remarkable willpower and fortitude. And patience, of course, especially when it comes to Lupus. Yeah, it's us and Monica. King Hector III, Red Fox, Vulpus Vulpus. King Hector III, or the Fox King, ruler of the city of Clawville in the Clawville colonial empire. He's considered by most to be an easily influenced and feeble king. That's why he fell for the cult leader. Kept on the right path only by his recently deceased advisor. Now, Lady Kayla fills that role, and many believe the king has lost all control over his own kingdom. Lady Kayla Stanwyck, yep, Arctic Fox, Vulpus Legopus. A mysterious woman from out of nowhere. Not much is known about her past or her role in the present besides the king. An advisor, spiritual guru, or just a con artist with two pretty legs? We will see. Yo, Filmar's here.
What's this? What the hell is Filmar doing here?
Yeah, what the hell's Filmar doing here?
Filmar Lowe. Everything's falling apart, but he seems to be on the upswing. Filmar Lowe. Hey, Phil, what are you doing here?
Did you replace Marty? Too bad. Next to a pretty flower like that, you look even worse than before.
Oh, Thanks for the compliment, Philip.
Just Philmar. I no longer use that dusty old name.
I understand. Old names are associated with old sins, am I right?
You know a lot more than all of us, Monica.
Thanks, Philmar.
Hey, can I get you some champagne? I'm feeling a bit redundant.
Oh, hello, Sonny.
You didn't answer my question. What are you doing here?
Me? Nothing, really. I worked for someone recently, a secret benefactor who threw me a ticket. Thought I'd check out what this big fuss is about, and it's kind of a letdown.
This story is plausible.
Believe it or not.
You're not even trying anymore, are you?
We're old, Sonny, and we've done this tango too many times.
All right. Enjoy the party, Nighthawk. See you later.
As long as there's champagne, I'll be here.
Just leave some for everyone else.
Fuck you, Sonny.
Okay.
Just one more thing.
Tell me, my darling.
Don't you find it strange that we always end up in the same place?
I do.
I'm just always one step ahead, aren't I?
No, I wouldn't say that.
Simple coincidences, Sonny boy. It's a small town.
This town is gigantic, Phil. Just as gigantic as your stupidity.
Well, I'm not gonna argue with that.
And you evaded the subject again.
Oh, I'm such a professional, right?
Right.
Right.
I have nothing to say to him at the moment.
And the lady, who is she? A bit ordinary, gray, but she has color. Yes,
Excuse
she
me?
has. I could definitely see her on the screen.
Excuse me. Don't give me that look. I'm not a piece of furniture.
You tell him, Mon.
Ouch! Even better.
Let's go, Sonny. This guy's just a simple bubblehead.
Maybe you're right, but this bubblehead can make you a very rich lady.
Yeah, no thanks. I've had the pleasure of dealing with your kind in the past.
Well, this ship has sailed, Mr. Vidor. Bon voyage. There's something toxic about this schmuck.
He's a schmuck.
I'm sorry. I hope I haven't offended the lady. You know, all these years in showbiz, and you inevitably see products everywhere instead of people.
You know,
That's
I
a
didn't
you
accept your
problem.
Apology, but you're still talking about me as if I'm not standing here in front of you.
Well, how about I try apologizing more? Let's say...
Absolutely
Until
fucking
you're the one
not.
being served, we're not meeting at a table.
Ouch.
Ouch, indeed. I got what I wanted from him. For now. I never thought we'd have...
Ah, Monica Rosen. Are you two together? I couldn't predict this in my books. You know, you've always been a minor character.
Miss Marble. Really? Interesting. You've always been rather minor, too.
Huh? Monica's just helping me with a few things.
Of course. And what can I help you with?
Mr. Lupus has been threatened by someone.
Really? Oh well, I'm not surprised.
And you have no idea what these threats were all about? A photograph.
Yes, and?
You have any idea what kind of picture it was?
No point in playing this game. It was a picture of me. Or rather, it was him and me. In a quite unambiguous position. But I didn't know what the picture would be used for.
You mean you knew they were taking a picture of you?
Of course, Birdie. Why else do you think I would have had an affair with that ripoff?
Ooh.
The fur on the back of my neck stands up just thinking about it.
And somebody paid you. Who was it?
I have no idea. I never saw them. All instructions came in letters. And the money. A lot of money.
Damn
Wow.
letters. Did you see anything interesting in them?
Look, I'm a crime fiction writer. I know exactly what I'm supposed to notice. There is nothing you can use as a clue in your little investigation.
And how did you manage to reel Mr. Lupus in?
That wasn't hard. That tail-wagging dog is a sucker for all things feline. As soon as he sees a whisker or a fluffy tail, he loses his mind. I feel sorry for poor Faye.
Yeah.
Because she'll never get that out of her husband's head.
I see. Well, thank you, Meredith. You've been surprisingly helpful.
You're welcome, Detective. And Miss Rosen. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Poor Faye.
Anything else, Mr. Featherland? Or can I call you Sonny? After all these years.
As you wish, Meredith. But, I'm busy now.
Do what you do best, Sonny.
You mean drink and grieve in a corner? I'd rather investigate.
Oh, yes. Your famous sense of humor.
I didn't get to finish talking to these
Yes,
two.
babe. Is there really a basis for his... the king, huh?
Oh my goodness, aren't you
Shit.
Monica Rosen? I mean, Monica Rosen, the Velvet Queen.
What?
What?
Hello, Cassidy.
Excuse
Wait a
me?
minute. You know each other?
That's an understatement, my friend.
Oh, no. Don't say you two are...
What? No, Sonny, what do you mean?
Well, you know, Monica was my... I mean, she was...
Yeah, you can say it out loud. I was your father's mistress a lifetime ago.
Come
Oh!
on, dear Monica, it wasn't that simple.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was. And that's the end of the subject.
Yes. Yes, of course. I get it. I understand, of course.
So Cassidy's into cats and his dad was into birds. Damn.
Good.
So what is this, velvet thing?
The Velvet Queen? Oh, well, I think you better hang on, Mr. Featherworld, because...
All right, stop right there. Sonny, come on, I want to talk to you in private. Cassidy, I'm coming for you too.
Hey, okay, take it easy.
Sonny,
I'm a little dizzy, I admit.
I don't blame you. Look, Sonny, what you heard is true.
You used to be his father's lover?
Just for a little while. I was just a young girl who'd been thrown out of the country and into the big city. I was a waitress in all sorts of dives for a while, and then someone discovered me. And then I did a review show at the Coconut Cauldron.
The Velvet Queen.
That was my stage name, a lifetime ago. And Lupus's father was kind, charming, rich, and a scumbag con man.
I see.
It was just a fling. Lots of money, glitter, and glamour. Movie premieres, expensive hotels, and then... well, in the end, the guy ran off and took everything with him.
What do you mean?
Well, I didn't have much money, but you know me. I'm thorough and organized, and when I do something, I do it right. I had savings. Quite a lot of savings, and a small inheritance, too.
And he left you broke?
Yep, that's it.
Wow, what a
I had
dick.
to start all over again. But I was just a little girl. I had my whole life ahead of me, so I went for it. I knew I'd never be a showgirl again.
Does this have anything to do with what happened at the range? That you were so upset?
The whole town is covered in El Wolf commercials. And Cassidy's face, of course. When I knew him, he was just a young pup. But he's grown up now, and he reminds me of his father a lot. Not a great memory.
I'll bet. You know, it's weird, but somehow I never thought about you having a life before the police.
Look, Sonny, if you'd rather go it alone from now on, I totally understand.
What?
Right.
No, of course not, Mon. It's out of the question. I still appreciate you being here. I really do.
Thanks, Boss Bird. And I'm sorry to dump all the dark stains of my past on you.
Come on, Mon. I've been doing the same with you since the day we met.
Well, that's true.
But if Marty finds out...
I beg your pardon?
What? No, nothing. My beak is sealed.
Right. Let's, forget about all this and focus on what we're here for, okay?
We're just not gonna tell Marty. He doesn't need to know. Monica had a past life as a showgirl until a con man ruined her life. She had to start all over again.
I'll leave him alone for now, but of course I'll keep an eye on him while I'm here.
You ship him? Everybody ships him. We're supposed to.
With his eye patch, he looks like... Hey, Lewis, you all right? You look a little lost.
Sure, Sonny. I'm more of an observer right now.
You haven't really settled back into these circles yet, have you?
No, not at all. But I'll be honest. I'm a little embarrassed if that woman is here.
Which woman?
Which woman?
That woman. Lady Kayla, of course.
Why?
Around her, the king is quite different. She makes my ears itch.
Why?
That's never a good sign.
No, it's not.
Do you think she's leading the king astray?
Oh, yeah, that's really
It's a
obvious.
strange thing. I wouldn't say that. Like she's doing nothing but charity and helping animals in need. Yet there's an inexplicably sinister aura about her.
I feel it too.
Because you've always had good instincts, Sonny.
And because he thinks everyone in the world is suspicious.
Oh, I almost didn't notice you. Hello, dear Monica.
It's all right. I'm just an observer myself, Mr. Hayworth.
I see.
No more questions. At least for now. The king, huh? After all, he's just an animal. I have a couple of questions.
Forgive me for rushing off so quickly last time. Now we have some privacy. But where's your partner?
Marty's got a bit of a weak stomach. He couldn't take all that syrupy chit-chat.
And who is this fine young lady?
Monica Rosen. Ma'am.
Monica Rosen. Mother hen on duty at the police station.
You know a little too
I
much.
beg your pardon?
Please don't take this the wrong way, but I have a personal acquaintance with Chief Inspector Bloodboil.
Uh-huh.
He's told me a lot about you and nothing but good things.
I can
Uh-huh.
Monica's been helping me out while my partner's indisposed.
Oh, I quite understand. But please, I'm at your disposal. Ask me anything you want. I have a feeling that even though you're not here to work today, you have some rather interesting questions.
I always have, sweetheart.
Sonny, this woman makes my feathers stand on end.
Oh, come on. She's perfectly normal.
Did you hear the way she talked to me or to you? She looks down on everybody.
Don't judge, Mon. She may be gold on the inside.
Yeah. Then open your eyes and shake your head a little.
You think I'm gonna be charmed by a babe like her?
Yes.
I don't know. Are you?
Never mind. Let's ask her while we still can.
Fine.
I know what I wanted to know. At least I hope so. Kayla. Or rather, Lady Kayla. She has an almost otherworldly superiority, with the king as her lapdog. It'd be easy to appeal to her vanity, but it could backfire. This woman is smart. Very smart. And she's cunning, too. Not just because she's a fox. So I'll have to be careful. I need to soften her up first, work on her ego, and when she's vulnerable, hit her with the hard questions. I may never get the chance to question an animal of her class again, so I'd better do this right. Are you here in a private or an official capacity?
You mean, am I the king's companion or his advisor?
You could put it that way.
Foggy phrasing, foggy answer. Both. And maybe neither.
I'm gonna be in trouble here.
I'm just kidding, Detective. And how about you? Are you here as a police officer or as a simple citizen.
As a simple
Different feel when she looks at you directly.
Armchair with a half-empty bottle in my hand.
You can't be that cliched.
Unfortunately, I am.
Well then, ask me anything you like. In your official capacity.
How can I refuse that offer? Let's see.
How'd you end up in cahoots with the king? So the king was your target from the start? You're exactly the kind of woman who fits in with barons and kings. We gotta stroke her ego.
You know, you're exactly the kind of woman who fits in with the barons and kings.
I know you're just trying to flatter me, but I like it anyway. What can I say? I'm a vain woman. But you forgot to ask me your question.
Yes, I did. So, how did you get in touch with the king? How many fancy parties did you have to attend before you accidentally bumped into him?
It was quite different, Mr. Featherland. You see, I just happened to be in the right place at the right time.
Please don't take this the wrong way, sweetheart, but you're the type of woman around whom coincidences just don't happen.
You don't really believe in them, do you?
Let's just say coincidences don't fit into my line of work.
Believe it or not, my church was still very small when the king found out about it. At that time, I was still giving spiritual support to ordinary individuals.
Spiritual support, huh? And that's what the king needed?
Oh, yes. You have no idea what a burden the weight of the crown is. And I like to help where I can.
Uh-huh. Plus 30? Damn. What kind of church are we talking about?
What kind of church are we talking about? Beyond what the slogans say.
The new Unity Church offers unity in a world where everything is about separation and hostility.
Which means...
You're a very objective animal. Am I right?
Let's just say I'm a bird who'll let pretty words roll right off him if they don't have any real meaning.
Our organization is here to help. Mental comfort, but also financial aid. We clothe, we shelter, we feed those in need. You see, in the Hive, we have already set up 4 homeless shelters and 2 orphanages.
Really? That sounds nice. But isn't the Hive dangerous for the poor and needy these days?
And that is why we operate there, Mr. Featherland, to ease tension.
But shouldn't those who are in danger be evacuated?
We don't believe in running away from trouble, Detective. We face it.
Ah, so you're warriors too.
How isolated is the Hive? It's a separated part of the city. There's like a big old fence or wall or something around it, and they don't generally want you crossing the border.
Only if it's necessary, Mr. Featherland.
So, your organization's the cure for the city's illness? Impeccable timing for the misery that's in the Hive. What about the riots? Aren't they bad for business? Let's go with the first one.
Would you say your organization is the cure for the city's illness?
We are not naive, Mr. Featherland. The city's problems are so deep.
We're not in the Hive right now.
They cannot be fixed in just a few years. But we're not afraid to take responsibility. If it takes a decade, it takes a decade, but eventually, Clawville will be something different.
Different? How exactly?
We can go back to our old values, to the dream Clawville was built on. Equality, fellowship, shared fulfillment.
That does sound good. How's it going? Because all I see from here is flames.
Don't be so cynical, Mr. Featherland. Believe me, the signs are there. You just have to look for them.
I'll try, once I've wiped the ashes from my eyes.
Plus 20? Alright, alright, alright. How's your great healing crusade going?
How's your great healing crusade going?
Unfortunately, we're only treating the symptoms for now, Mr. Featherland. But that's changing.
What do you mean?
We're radically changing the way the animals of this city think. And we've started in the Hive.
Because the desperate are easily radicalized?
Because the desperate need help and guidance the most.
But they don't have much choice, do they?
The city doesn't have a choice, Mr. Featherland. Either let it be overrun by filth, or look to the glory of the past. Brace itself and confront the evil.
Confront? Well, you just a charity, right? Or you mean the riots?
Violence is not always the answer to violence.
Not always. Is it sometimes?
You, Mr. Featherland, like twisting words beyond recognition, don't you?
Busted, baby. It's my favorite hobby.
Alright, tell me a little about your past, any shady details. Have you always been religious?
Have you always been religious?
You mean in my past? As a child?
Exactly.
I was born into a religious family, yes. Although I always found the Clawville common religion rather old-fashioned and shabby. I thought so as a child. I could see that it was not keeping up with the crazy changes in the world.
What are you driving at?
Our religion is a religion of extremes. Destruction and creation. I've always believed that these two extremes do exist and need each other. There is a real middle ground, paved with gold.
Hence the sheep and wolf on your posters. One body with two heads.
The lamb and the wolf living together in the same body is the perfect example of who we are. We are animals. We are savages. But if we recognize and accept ourselves and stop trying to be something we're not, we could become enlightened.
Everyone equal.
Wouldn't that be wonderful?
This city was built on that dream, sweetheart. And as I see it, it's rapidly falling apart.
That's exactly why we're here. We want to change that.
Alright, plus 30, let's go. The gangs, the Hive, interfere with your ambitions. And the gangs, are you okay with them terrorizing the Hive? You essentially live with the Hive gangs, and I'm supposed to believe you don't blow a whistle on them? This seems the least. Do the gangs of the Hive interfere at all?
How about the fact that one of the most dangerous and influential gangs has taken up residence in the Hive? Doesn't this harm your ambitions?
You mean the Golden Fang clan?
Yeah, I do mean them.
Mick is an old acquaintance. We took out his boss.
And you should be proud of what you've accomplished.
Oh, thank you.
Your actions have set off an avalanche that's accelerated the process.
Look!
You think it's our fault the city's run by criminal gangs?
No, not at all. I simply said you accelerated it. A process that was going to happen eventually. For that, I am grateful. Thanks in part to you, the church is thriving. If it weren't for you, there wouldn't be so many desperate souls wanting redemption.
I don't know what to make of that.
Me either.
You're making your mark, Mr. Featherland. No one can doubt that.
Okay.
What do you think of the clan?
Whilst the clan and the Great Web are busy fighting their petty battles, they're not bothering the common folk.
That's a dashingly optimistic statement.
Yep.
Perhaps. Or maybe it's just practical.
No, optimistic. Plus 40? Holy shit! We doing great. Why do I get the feeling that you're not only King Hector's advisor, but something a little bit more?
Why do I get the feeling that you're not only King Hector's advisor, but something a little bit more?
Now you're turning tabloid journalist. But yes, as the press have been gossiping for a while now, Hector and I are closely connected, spiritually speaking.
Oh,
Just spiritually?
An elegant way of putting it. So you're his mistress.
Perhaps one day I'll be his wife.
Ooh.
Pretty good on your resume.
That's some ambition there.
Leader of a small church, then queen. Quite a career.
Tell me, Mr. Featherland, based on what we just talked about, do you think I'm such a simple gold-digging harlot?
No, I think you want
I
power.
wouldn't say that.
What is surprising about a man and a woman who've worked together closely for a long time, slowly starting to feel something for each other? You've never been in that situation? Or are you in it right now?
Look, don't bring Monica into this.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. So, are we done here?
I think we are. I think we're done here. Although I admit I have more questions than answers.
But you said yourself, this isn't a real interrogation.
It isn't. Basically, we were just having a nice chat.
Whatever you say, Mr. Featherland. and I'm pleasantly surprised.
That's delightful.
Don't you feel the same way?
Oh, I don't judge so hastily, sweetheart. But it was a valuable conversation, that's for sure.
You seem so stiff on the outside. But I think, no, I feel that inside the opposite is true. You're very emotional and vulnerable.
Good to know. You see?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
5 stars. Those eyes, she's getting in the head. Is she getting in your head? Do you have a thing for Arctic foxes now? Do you have the hots for this foxy lady? Did you gain a new kink that I need to tell Ethaloon about? I will tell her. Alright. Kindness seems to be useful with vain individuals, although I have a feeling I might have learned more from her. But I also have a feeling I'll see her again. That won't be necessary? Uh-huh, I'm sure.
This was fun. I mean that, honestly.
No offense, sweetheart, but you're not easy to figure out.
I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you, Mr. Featherland.
But I must ask you this. Do you really think the city needs to be reborn?
Absolutely. And rebirth must always come with sacrifice.
That sounds, kind of ominous.
There's little reason for optimism, is there? I think we should look forward and strive for a better future. But if we sit and wait, life will pass us by. We have to do something about it.
Yeah, well, we can agree on that.
Glad to hear it, Mr. Featherland.
Huh. Kayla talks very nicely about her charitable organization, but there's something sinister in the way she talks about wanting to reshape the city and the way animals think. There won't be many opportunities to interrogate the king's personal advisor. Now's our chance, and we did that. All right.
I know what I wanted to know. At least I hope so.
Detective, and your lovely lady partner. How can I help you?
Well, Your Majesty, I just thought, as this is a special and hardly repeatable occasion for me, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Oh, of course, I'd be delighted.
Unfortunately, Hector, His Majesty, is extremely tired. Am I not right?
Oh, well, that's true, dear, but, I don't think it would be a problem if...
No, this is not the time. The inspector can make an appointment for an audience later. It's been a long night. And it's far from over.
Oh,
what?
Right, yes.
Excuse me?
It is. Lady Kayla's right. Sorry, Detective Inspector, I'm extremely tired. Perhaps next time.
Well, if that's what you really want.
Coward.
Yes, I think I do.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Have a good evening, Your Majesty.
What was that?
Exactly what you think, Sweet Beak. She had him wrapped perfectly around her silky fingers and was rubbing it in our faces.
It was like a movie. Totally surreal.
Maybe that's the point. She's showing off her authority. She's showing us that she can do anything.
But why?
Because she's a predator to the core. She likes to toy with her prey.
I don't like where this is going, Sonny.
I don't either.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The much anticipated film is about to begin.
It is sure to be an amazing experience. Am I right, Your Majesty?
What? Oh, yes, of course. Sounds wonderful. I can't wait to see it.
Finally. I thought it would never start.
Darling, you'll see this is well worth the wait.
See you after the film.
No way, Sonny. Marty's not here anyway, so I'll sit next to you. I promised I'd take care of you, didn't I?
You don't have to look after me. That's not why I...
Shh. I'm coming with you.
Yeah.
Okay. I hope you don't mind if I snore.
Oh, don't worry. I'll elbow you in the side.
Thanks, Mon.
What's this? You two together? Where's Martin?
Just powdering his beak, boss. And Monica and I were just talking.
You two aren't, how shall I put it, so you know that you...
Furry heavens! What are you thinking? We just happen to bump into each other, we're getting married.
What? No, furry heavens, what are you thinking?
Hey, no need to deny it that hard.
I mean, no, nothing like that, sir.
Nothing like what, Santino?
Well, it depends on what you were thinking.
You're the detective, find out.
That Monica and I, you know, that we're, romantically...
go on.
But that's not it, I swear.
Yeah, Sonny, we got it. It's clear. Thank you.
Enough, enough.
God damn it, Sonny.
I just
You
wanted to
blew
see
it.
you blush, Santino. What a sight.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
We all know that you got the hots for her, and everyone's just waiting, and probably even has a betting pool going on for when you two are gonna finally go on a fucking date. Or fuck, you know, either of the two.
What's this? You two...
What?
I don't want to change my answer. It's probably up in the thousands by now. Yeah, probably.
Boss, you never told me you knew this, Lady Kayla.
Well, I only know her superficially, but my wife goes to a church.
Your wife joined the new
Wow.
Unity Church?
Join? No, not to my knowledge, but all are welcome there. I myself once attended.
Cluck me.
You just keep your beak out of everything, understand? Besides, aren't you supposed to be looking out for the wolf?
Wolf? Oh, yeah. I'm looking out for him. He's somewhere in the crowd. Oh, I just saw him. Or was it him?
Sonny, behave.
Don't pull my tail, Santino, or I'll chew you to pieces.
Yes, sir. Maybe later. I'm done for now. I'll leave him alone for now.
Now what? Oh, to the movie? Oh, it's time to go in. Oh. All right, in we go.
Wow. The balcony? Well, this is something. I thought I was sitting with the boss.
Won't old Bloodboil be barking if you're not with him?
Probably. But he'll get over it.
Wow. You know, I've never
Sounds like a
seen you
personal
like
problem.
this.
Like what? Helping a friend?
No, I was thinking more like...
What?
It's like, well, I don't know. You're, liberated and, spontaneous.
Do you have the hots for her? Because we all know you do.
But shh, the movie's about to start.
Where's our charge?
It's a pretty nice place, I'll give it that. Bit tacky for my taste, though. Bit tacky for my... Cluck. This crowd. It makes me feel scratchy.
Sonny, why didn't you ever tell me you were afraid of crowds?
I'm not.
I know you are, so don't play stupid. From now on, I won't send you into situations like this.
Wait, and have everyone think I'm a freak? No thanks.
Don't be such a baby. Nobody thinks that.
I didn't even tell Marty, who's like a little brother to me. The guys at the station and the press, they'd tear me apart.
Maybe. Anyway, thanks for telling me.
But I didn't.
You did, but not with words, Sonny. The point is, I'm here. You're gonna be fine. If you panic, I'll get you out of here.
Thanks, Sweetbeak.
You're welcome, you big dumb bird.
Oh my god, kiss already!
I get chicken skin just looking at all these animals bustling around. What's with her? Why is she so different? Is it because of me? Anyhow, thanks for being here, Mon. Really. Do movies really imprison the souls of us animals? There are tribes in the colonies that believe that. The big silver screen. Dream of every small-time actor.
What is it?
Nothing. This is a strange situation. And I can't even see Cassidy from here. What if they try to kill him during the movie? Who booked me this seat?
You really think someone's trying to kill Cassidy?
I don't know. That's the tough thing about paranoid people. Are their fears real or just fiction?
Then how about we just try to enjoy the movie?
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's my job, and...
When was the last time you let yourself loose, huh? Seriously. And I don't mean the drinking yourself under the table alone kind of letting loose.
A lifetime ago.
Exactly. Then just sit back, stop thinking about lupus, and stare at the screen. That's what they do in the movies. Anyway, the place is crawling with cops and secret agents.
Secret agents?
Forget it, Sonny. Just watch the movie.
Okay, Mon. You got a deal. Thanks for coming, Mon. Really.
You're welcome, Boss Bird. Now be quiet.
Nom 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 popcorn. Curtis and Vidor Studios. Cassidy Lupus and Cassandra Ruby Faye in El Wolf. Good night.
That was...
awful.
So tacky.
And so long.
And, romantic.
Yeah, but not in a good way.
No, not in a good way. Marty would have loved it.
Don't you feel a little guilty about that?
Yeah, it's killing me.
Okay, let's get out of here.
I'm with you. The big silver screen. I get chicken skin. Anyhow, let's go.
Here you are, finally.
Hey, what happened?
He's dead.
What? Who's dead?
Me. Well, no, not me, but almost.
Cassidy,
Yes?
take a deep breath and slowly tell me what happened.
Did your body double get killed again?
You're right. So?
I mean, mistaken for you, and now killed.
My double. He's dead.
He
Uh-huh.
died? Where?
In the studio. At the film studio where we shot El Wolf.
Is he still there?
Yes, as far as I know.
Hold
I
on.
haven't told the police yet. I'm telling the police right now.
What? Shit. Why did they kill him at the studio? Shouldn't have everybody have known that you were gonna be here at your own premiere? Like, why would they go back to the studio and kill your stunt double? Unless, because the letter was delivered to the stunt double supposedly by mistake, what if it was actually meant for the stunt double and he was the one they were after all along? And I don't know, maybe there was something, I don't know, why I don't know about the photo of Meredith and that, but I guess, like, you know, it could also potentially ruin the stunt double's life. Who knows? I'm sure they could have spun it in some way, like, stunt double tries to ruin the life of famous actor Cassidy Lupus by pretending to be him while going out on a date with this cat lady. Or something, you know?
Take it easy. Big breath.
I am calm. Thanks, Monica. You're always so good at this. Remember when...
Okay, we're
She's not your mom.
Listen, Cassidy, you got a car?
Of course I do. You think I took the bus or what?
Okay, we'll hop in your car and we're on our way.
What? No, we're not. My car is a two-seater sports cabriolet, and I'm not leaving Cassandra alone.
Okay, that makes sense. Ah, damn it. Marty took mine.
Mom, do you have a car?
My car.
Nice.
I'll come back for the boss later.
You sure you don't mind?
But I'm driving.
You got a deal.
There.
Let's go.
I'm following you closely.
I don't know what to
She's
say.
short.
This really happened. Anyway, let's move on.
He's so small in the car.
El Wolf was filmed here. I recognize this set.
You do? You're a better detective than me.
Well, if you didn't snore through the movie, you'd recognize it too.
You literally just
Me?
watched the
I
movie.
didn't fall asleep.
Yeah, you did.
Come
I
on.
watched.
You don't have to act in front of me, Boss Bird. Although the location is perfect for it.
Okay, you got me.
Where the fuck did Cassidy go?
She looks cute playing detective.
Ah.
She looks cute. Anything else you noticed, Miss Detective?
Don't mock me, Sonny. You're getting cocky.
Okay, okay. Let's take a good look around, Mon.
Yeah.
She looks...
They seem to go from here to the set.
Yeah, the tracks are heading toward the dressing rooms.
This could be where he was attacked.
Pretty good bet.
They seem to go from here.
Yeah, the tracks are...
This could be where he was attacked.
Pretty...
I've always wondered what goes on behind the scenes. You know how these epic movies are made?
The way I see it, with blood and sweat.
Sonny, don't be so tasteless.
Okay, you're right. It's amazing how much money they put into these sets.
Yeah. Whole teams work on them, often for weeks or months. It's really amazing.
But what's the point?
Well, maybe these epic productions are a little over the top, but, you know, these pictures give a lot of animals purpose and hope.
Or maybe these pictures are just blinding them to what's in front of their eyes.
Maybe. But is that so wrong?
Ah, Cluck. I don't know. Sometimes I guess
Both.
it's better to numb
Why not both?
reality.
The truth is somewhere between the two extremes, Chief.
Yeah, you're right. It's amazing how much money...
Is that blood?
Or ketchup.
Oh, there he is.
Most likely blood.
Looks like he fell here.
Yeah, he spilled some blood, got up, and walked on.
Is that blood?
Oh, he'll be fine.
If one of these collapsed, it could crush someone.
Do you think they could make it look like an accident?
Exactly. But I'm guessing they didn't care.
Or they were trying to send a message.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my beak. Monica's right. Looks like all those years in the police force have paid off. She seems to be a fragile dame. Hope she doesn't crumble. She seems to be a...
Oh my goodness! To think that someone was actually killed here.
You've never seen a dead body before, have you?
I didn't say that.
So you have been in a similar situation?
Once, yes. They made us sign a paper saying we couldn't talk about it, and I'm doing that. I don't like to reminisce about that horrible train ride anyway. Oh, I've slipped up.
That's all right, miss. I think I know what train journey you mean.
We talking about the Moses and Plato game, which we're gonna have to play eventually?
It's like death is on our trail these days, although it's a terrible thing to say.
Calm yourself, Miss Faye. With Sunny Featherland on the case...
Oh, I already knew the timeline. They told us.
Really? Oh, that's good to hear. Although that's what they said about the other two detectives. But I can't talk about this anymore.
Okay, okay,
All
I
right.
get it. And, I respect that.
Thank you. Let's just get this over with. This is so horrible.
Better not go in there. It's not pretty.
I'm happy to oblige, sir.
Looks like he was struck here.
Maybe he leaned on this before running for the dressing rooms.
Yeah, maybe. So, he was attacked from behind.
But he made it to the back alive, to the dressing rooms.
Exactly. So they didn't want him dead right away.
It would have been quite dramatic here in the middle of the set.
A worthy message. But they didn't. There has to be a reason.
Oh, dear Percy.
So, what's next?
Well, there's nothing left to do but look at the body.
May the great wild ones have mercy on us.
Looks like he was struck here. Let's go.
That's a dead dude.
Of course, he has his own projector in his dressing room. He probably watches himself on it.
That's weird.
I didn't know such a compact projector existed. The world's passing me by. Gives me the creeps. It's not natural to use fake fur. I know it's a prop, but is that real fur? I know it's a prop. El Wolf. Jeez, what a terrible film. The poster's better than the film. Just clothes. Costumes, I guess. Just clothes, nothing.
For the love of the wild ones, it really is him. Percy.
The resemblance is uncanny indeed. Do you think they thought it was you?
I don't know. Maybe, or maybe I'm gonna puke.
He's got something in his hand.
Are you going to touch it?
Don't worry, I'm wearing gloves. I always wear gloves.
I don't know if I've ever seen you without them.
Maybe one day, Sweet Beak, you might get lucky.
Are you really chatting over a dead body? What is wrong with you?
We're police officers. We've been doing it
We're just
forever.
getting a good look at the scene.
Yeah, professionally. So,
We
what do you
could
see,
flirt and work
Bossbird?
at the same
Some
time.
kind of note. Maybe a letter.
Remarkable observation, Detective.
No, I'm definitely going to throw up my lunch.
It'll be fucking fine. Jesus.
For the love of the wild ones.
Dear Mr. Lupus, as we don't want to spoil the premiere of your great new project, we decided to leave this farewell message in your dressing room. No more messages for you. We'll take matters into our own hands from now on. Sincerely, M. Who's M? M&M's? It will be shiny. Shiny, shiny. I'm combining it with everything.
Ooh, don't give me that.
Why not?
Okay. But does this letter look like the other letters you've received?
Well, a letter's a letter, right?
The handwriting, the paper.
Kind of, yes. Why? Do you think it's possible that it's not the same perpetrator?
Probably is, but we never know.
Just get this out of my face, please.
I'll just take one as evidence.
Sonny,
What?
I saw you. Put it back.
No, I don't want
Yes,
to.
Mother.
But he's not gonna care. He was gonna pay me a lot of money anyway. He won't miss
This box of
one.
Cigars probably cost more than a month's salary.
He won't miss one. He's paying me a lot of money. A strange music box we found on Lupus's desk. Who opened this? Right with everything. Shoot it with the gun. Damn. Yo.
Can you tell me what this is?
Some kind of voodoo thing? I have no idea. I've never seen it before in my life. Wait, are you telling me you found this weird thingy here?
That's right. So are you absolutely sure you've never seen it before?
Do I look like the kind of man who'd play with something like this?
Well, then the killer left it here.
It's a message.
What does the box itself say?
I don't think the box itself is the message, or maybe just part of it. But this box is also a toy and an instrument.
Do you think it has to be solved?
Maybe, but, I don't know. I've never been good at that sort of thing. I'm tone deaf.
Oh, give me that. I'll take a look.
Okay, Mon. The glory's all yours.
Listen to the melody and replay the notes to open the box. Wait, what? Okay. Wait. Oh shit, wrong one. That one. Wait, do it again? Wait. Huh, what's this?
Success.
So, what is it?
Honestly, I've never seen anything like it.
Neither have I. But it must be important if it was hidden in there.
It could be. Or maybe they're trying to throw us off the trail.
That's possible, but we'll never know until we find out what this thing is.
Yeah.
Interesting. Strange paper. Strange paper with some kind of writing on it. I try everything with everything, because you never fucking know what's gonna happen. Secret code. I found a piece of paper with what looked like a secret code on it.
Everything all right, big guy?
Now do you believe me? Now you can swallow your cynical remarks. I hope they're stuck in your throat.
Okay, I deserve
All
that.
right, buddy.
Just calm down. We need a clear head and your help.
Really? You mean my help? Help with what?
You may know a lot of things that are insignificant to you, but they're important to us, Cassidy. So please, don't panic and help us out.
Okay, Monica, of course. I'll do what I can. Your voice always calmed me down.
She is pretty much his mother. He's like, you're my childhood mummy, because my father was a piece of shit.
How can you handle this in the same room with a real corpse?
You get used to it. Believe me, it's not the worst I've seen. Not by a long shot.
Horrible. I imagine your soul must be so dead and colorless.
It really is.
I feel more and more sorry for you.
Excuse
and I
me?
love you more and more, sweetheart.
Do you? Oh, that's sweet.
Have you ever seen something like this?
I certainly haven't. Is this some kind of scribbling? I've never seen anything like it. How can you handle this?
Let's talk about Percy.
Why wasn't Percy at the premiere?
Well, as awful as it sounds, the doubles are not real actors. They're not usually invited to these events.
It spoils the illusions of the movie.
I've heard that they have some wild bashes after the premieres. By the end, even the police are invited.
Percy was not like that. He avoided the limelight. I'm not surprised he was here when this all happened.
What do you mean?
Percy was a dreamer. He wanted to be me, a great actor. He was probably trying on my clothes and imagining he was me when he was attacked.
I see. Well, thank you.
You're welcome, Detective. Oh, this is so awful. Farewell message. I told you they were going to kill me.
Sincerely, M.
Mongrel Mick, Meredith H. Marble, Hercule Mullen. Mongrel Mick? We're going for all the happy face answers this time.
Mongrel Mick. That son of a...
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Well, it's obvious. Mick. Mongrel Mick. Can't be anything else. Son of a bitch won't even hide it.
What makes you think it's him?
Why the fuck are you here?
What the fuck are you doing here?
Yeah, I just saw you two running away. Of course, I followed you.
This is a police matter. Sorry, you can't be at the crime scene.
Aw, come on, cut the crap, Sonny. Just let me help you. So what's up? What do you got?
Another bird brain might actually do some good.
All right. Mick is the
Who's
head
your
of the Golden
patron,
Fang.
Philma?
Am I right?
Everyone knows that.
Even me.
They've been camped out in the middle of the Hive lately.
I knew that too.
Do you know where?
Nobody knows that.
Nobody so far. But I've got a hunch.
And? What's that got to do with anything?
Mr. Lupus was going to have his face on a product in which the Golden Fang has a big stake, a product owned by Mick's former boss.
Feathery hell. M-E-A-T?
Exactly. I'm beginning to understand why it was so important to have this cheap meat substitute promoted by a face everyone knows.
Because it's
And
people.
who's a loyal friend of the king.
Because
That's
it's
the
people.
elephant in the room.
Or rather, wolf.
Furry heavens, don't get me involved.
It's a good theory, but still just a theory, right? This bloody letter with the monograms. Very little to go on.
Indeed, but it's a start. I'm gonna need Marty for this.
The fake food substitute that tastes just as good as real food is always people. If it tastes like meat but it's supposedly not meat, it's because it doesn't come from cattle or, you know, similar, you know, farm-raised animals. It comes from people. We always eat people in these games. Meat is people? Yeah, probably. It's supposedly a meat substitute. But then, like, you know, people sell their body parts, or like they'll go missing because they'll get like it gets chopped off. And then they go, I don't know what people are doing with that. And then there's people panicking that like, it's us, we're meat. And it's like, what does that mean? It means meat is people. It means we're just being cannibals, and even though we're pretending that that's not the case, it is the case. Ilmar, who the fuck is your patron? Wait, where did he go? I think I looked at everything.
What do you think, Boss Bird?
I didn't take the threat seriously, and now look. We got a dead body. Blood Boil's gonna chew my
Look, but it's not the body you were trying to protect,
Don't
so...
beat yourself up over it.
Technically, you
Everyone was
did your
focused on the
job.
premiere, and this poor guy was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
It's
did
no
our job.
coincidence he was here. The guy was set up. That's part of the message.
Well, it's pretty drastic for a message.
But why do I get the feeling that this is all just a diversion?
Because it probably is.
Uh-huh.
But what are they trying to distract us from?
Good question.
Did they pull us away from the party intentionally?
Is that blood?
Okay. Have you ever seen anything like this, Phil?
As a matter of fact, I have.
Oh?
I had a bit too much to drink, though, so the letters are all over the place.
Come on, this is important.
All right, okay. So, I've seen something like it before.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of a writing.
Uh-huh.
Read it.
Me? Nah, it's not just any writing, Sonny. It's insect writing.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Can you translate it?
Only an insect can read it.
Well, that shouldn't be a problem.
Well, hang on, darling. You're not very familiar with the Hive, so you may not know, but this kind of writing is no longer used. Not even by insects. It's well known that everyone has used the common alphabet now for about...
Okay, but we know the queen, the spider queen of the web, and she's been around for like fucking ever. She probably knows how to read this.
Well known, huh? Well, cluck you. So we need to find an insect who's either old enough or well-versed in this sort of antique stuff.
Well, at least that's the route I'd take.
Thanks, Phil.
Hey, Sonny.
Yeah?
Are you sure you want to go down this road? This whole thing looks like a game of cat and mouse to me. In fact, it smells more like a trap.
I can't help it, Phil. A friend of mine's dead, and Marty's in the middle of it. I'm not gonna let that happen to him, too.
Well, then watch your back, darling. That's all I'm saying.
When did you get so sensitive?
Me? I didn't. But Monica would be heartbroken if anything happened to you.
Hey, that's not true.
You wouldn't?
Let's go.
What about the wolf, hotshot? Isn't it your job to protect him?
Good question. But I don't think he's in danger anymore.
They just killed his double.
That's just it. If they wanted him dead, they could have killed him too. But if you're so worried about it, you look after him until Blood Boil and the others arrive.
What do you take me for? A babysitter?
A good-hearted hawk, deep inside. Oh, and by the way, are you following me?
Okay, I get it. You convinced me. I'll take care of it if you stop asking questions.
Sometimes I think it's just boredom that makes you act so mysteriously.
Maybe it is, but maybe I'm hiding some secrets.
Wanna tell me your secrets?
See you around, darling.
Will do, chicken lips.
Hey! Vilmar says the writing on the paper's in an old insect dialect.
Good old Phil. We were never friends, but we always had a mutual respect and an unhealthy dose of pity. Maybe later. I'm done for now. Let's see, how about no? Next time, but not now. Hey, wait, what? Let's see, how about no? Ah, for cluck's sake, huh? Next time, but not now, huh? Ah, for cluck's sake.
All right. Wait, where the fuck can I go? Nowhere? I gotta keep investigating here, I guess.
Let's go.
you going to just leave me here?
Don't worry. I'd never admit it to him, but Phil Marlowe is the best detective in town. I mean, after us.
But there's a dead body.
The police will be here soon. They're gonna question you. Until then, you stay here.
To all that is hairy and shaggy, this is the worst night of my life.
I bet. Look, Philmar will take care of you. And I don't think you'll be getting any threats on your life anytime soon.
You think so?
No offense, but you're just bait. You're not the real target.
Oh, I'd be offended by that at any other time, but now, thanks to the Great Wild Ones. Are you going to just leave? For the love of the Wild Ones.
Okay. He's fine. Baby.
Now what? So, what's our next step?
Now I take you home.
How? On your back?
No. I mean, you're gonna take me to Marty's, and then you're gonna go to your home.
Are you kidding me, Sonny? That's not how it works. I want to help you, and I will.
And I adore you for it, Mon, but you can't. I gotta do this alone. I mean, me and Marty.
You think you can just whistle and I'll jump anytime? And then when you don't need me anymore, you drop me?
What? No, Mon. I just don't want you to get hurt. That's all. Just trust me.
I'll take it, Marty. But promise me you'll come down to the station and tell me what you've got when you're done with all this. Okay?
Okay.
I will, Mon.
Good.
Marty's nest.
Oh, hello. I see you've already replaced me, Sonny. First Lewis, then Mon. You advertise in the classifieds?
I did.
Oh, Marty, come on.
Hey, Marty. Don't worry, I'll be on my way. That's all the rooster ever needed me for.
Jeez, Mon, you're not mad at me, are you?
Hey, what's the matter? What's happened? What's the gossip?
I'll tell you in the car. Okay, Marty, what did you find out?
Well, it's not good news.
Come on, spit it out.
I know where the factory is. If that's where Mick's hiding, we can bust him.
But that is good news.
It should be, but they're guarding it like a fortress. Barbed wire, watchtowers, everything you can imagine. Those bastards don't even hide the fact that that's not just a factory, but the headquarters of a criminal gang.
They're confident. It's our fault. We shouldn't have left them alone.
You mean the insects or the gang?
The whole Segregation Act. It's almost like it was because of the factory.
Nah, even the Golden Fang clan isn't that powerful.
Not by themselves, Marty. But we need to find out what's on this paper. I'll be damned if the two things aren't connected. So, young fella, both roads lead to Roachtown. We're going into the Hive.
Hey, title drop.
What?
Hey.
Nothing.
Thanks, Marty. He fourth walled us. He said the thing.
Shit, he's right. So, you asked around?
The Fang was the most revealing. Anyone I mentioned that we'd found one of these would immediately shut up. I don't know, it's like there's clan spies on every corner.
Because they are. They're deeply embedded in the fabric of the Hive.
No wonder. Zero police presence. Basically, they can do whatever they want.
Yeah, but not for long.
That's the spirit.
So, you asked her.
How's Laura?
So, how did it go with, Laura?
You know, it could have been worse.
That's not very encouraging.
I guess we're staying together. For now. But I have to change.
But why? You're perfect.
Yeah. But I don't think Laura can keep up with this life.
You being a chicken policeman?
We're here now in the dead of night.
But it doesn't have to be this way, Marty. You can always say no.
I know, Boss Bird. But, you know, I don't want you to kill yourself.
Hey.
What do you think I've been doing for over a decade? Protecting your ass.
All right, let's just drop it.
Cares about you. You're his best friend.
Listen, buddy, I'm sorry you weren't at the premiere.
No, Sonny, At first, I thought I was gonna be sorry too. But it felt good to leave that place.
How come?
You left everything to me. Even your car. While you were suffering, I know that party was really painful for you. So, that felt good.
Oh, he's going into his
Give me
responsibility.
a break.
No, I'm serious. That meant a lot to me.
Okay. Don't get all sentimental. We got work to do.
Yeah, right.
By the way, the movie sucked.
What? No, you're just saying that.
Hope you took care of the car.
I've never been so careful of anything in my life, Sonny.
Good.
Although I'm surprised I made it here alive.
Well, a lady like that, you gotta know how to handle her.
Well, speaking of handling ladies, I'll be going. Glad I could help, boys. Take care of yourselves.
Thanks, Mom.
Ask her out for coffee.
You know, we're in your debt for life. I mean that.
Well, maybe you can buy me a cup of coffee someday. If you make it through the night.
I'll try.
Ooh, that's cute.
Shut up, Marty.
So what's up? Where to next?
We need to get back to the Hive. But first, we need to gather our thoughts.
Well, there's much to unravel, that's for sure.
Event timeline. Piece together the chain of events by yada 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 yada. Alright. Mysterious threats. As the subject of threats. An insect cipher against a movie star. Okay. Revealing photo. Okay. The body of an innocent... in the film studio. A strange message with an insect cipher on it. This whole case might have something to do with Frank.
Someone has threatened Mr. Cassidy Lupus, the famous movie star. The threat was based on photographic evidence of the wolf having a romp with a famous writer. Filmar says the message was written in some kind of ancient insect writing, which could have something to do with the disappearance of the bodies and Frank.
Chapter 3. Meet is us! I told you. It's people.
The insect writing and the disappearance of Frank's body. Are these two things really connected, or am I chasing ghosts? Either way, all roads lead to the Hive. As we slowly left downtown Clawville, and the ominous outlines of the Hive's buildings began to appear, a kind of panic took over. Turn back, screamed a voice in my skull. I knew I was going to need an insanely strong cup of coffee before we crossed the border into Roachtown. Luckily, Zip's coffee shop was right on the border, like a last beacon on a raging sea. I gotta have a coffee, otherwise I won't survive the night.
Rough one, huh? It must be awful mingling with so many rich and famous people.
Guess what? It really was. And that movie.
Was it really that bad?
Yeah, it was pretty
I still
bad.
want to see it.
Trust me, you don't want to do that.
There's no justice in the wilds.
There sure ain't.
We completed the second chapter, and we hit a save point, which means this is a good place to stop, because I'm sleepy. It's been a couple hours. That's good enough. I'm glad we got some in. Alright, Oh, that was a good time. Yeah. We solved the kind of, I guess, like what was happening with Mr. Cassidy Lupus. So we don't have to watch him anymore. He's probably fine. He was just bait. Bait for what? We don't know. We don't know what Filmar's up to. We don't know what Moses and Plato are up to, but I'm sure we're gonna fucking find out. We have met the white Arctic fox lady over here, who is one, Lady Kayla, the leader of the cult. Who's this? I don't think we've met a lady. Oh wait, hold on. Is this the lady who introduced us? Yeah, I think it is. I think she's the one who got us involved in this. Anyway. And we got she's manipulating the king, making a power grab. He's trying to take over the hive and feeding us people. By which I mean at the very least insect people, but possibly other parts of people, possibly animals that are not just insects. We don't know. We don't know the extent of what us meat is. We just know it's us. Yeah. So that all happened. And next we gotta go back into the hive and talk to a Spidey Queen. Probably. I'm gonna try to talk to her. We also gotta talk to Zip. So we'll see. That'll be next week. That's a next week us problem. Okie dokie. For now, let's go over here. Thanks y'all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thanks everyone who joined us on our eventful journey into Clawville for a chill night. It's fun because like I don't have to read too much. I just gotta read a little bit and then make commentary. So it's a good time. It's nice for when I'm EP like this. But yeah, it's gonna do it for the evening. Thanks to everyone in chat, lurkers, future VoD watchers. I appreciate all of you. It's gonna do it for us. We will resume next week. Same time, same place. Next scheduled stream is Saturday. We're gonna be doing Yakuza Kiwami 2, continuing that. We finished our all-day cabaret. It's forcing us to do MSQ, so we're gonna get to storying on Saturday. And hopefully, maybe we'll see Majima. I miss him. Besides, like, you know, not just in the karaoke video. Maybe. We'll see what happens. For now, have a good night, everybody. Have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you all Saturday or next week from our chicken place. Alright? Take care. Bye-bye.